Right, hello everyone. So finally got off my ass to do this breakdown of the gunship Alto variant that I put together. I alluded to this a couple weeks back and finally got around to doing it because I had to track down the parts that I used, but now I finally found all of them. Okay, so these are the parts you're going to need. You're going to need one stock Rabiot, you're going to need one Alto flight type, one Alto ground type, two Portanova marine type, one Portanova space type, and of the accessory packs you'll need one set of option parts set 1, one set of option parts set 2, and one set of Rabiot option armor for special work. All the option armor for base attack will work too. Now I understand that this is quite a few sets, but you're only going to need a few components from each one. Now if you've been following some of the other customs that I'm doing, you'll find that I'm actually using a lot of the other components from these option sets. And they all add up together to put into they all add up together to make up the customs that I've shown so far. This is by far the one that is most involved and contains parts from the most different sets of kits, but this is, however, one of my favorites because it combines my favorite features of all the 30-minute missions kits. So on to the breakdown. Now for the clearest, the easiest part to talk about is what you see here. So as you can see, the head and center torso is a stock Alto. I even used the stock Alto chest armor instead of any of the special ones that you get in the specialized kits. So that itself is all just Alto. The arms are stock Rabiot. Now I used one of the expressive hands, but you don't have to, which is why I didn't include it in the parts breakdown. This is totally for style points only. So as you can see, the arms are stock Rabiot arms, but you can see I beefed up the shoulders with a couple of parts. You'll see that this is actually from the Rabiot option armor for special work, just that segment right there. Now the front armor is also from the Rabiot special work armor, and the end, this little sort of point defense machine gun, is from option set 1. So now I'm going to put that in there, and you can see that that fits into the Rabiot shoulder actually very, very perfectly. And actually that's it. This is a pretty conventional looking component, so that's what you get for the torso. And now onto the legs. You can see what I've used here. The legs are pure stock Rabiot. I really like the heavily armored look of the Rabiot. That's what I've used. Here you can see the hip joints are also Rabiot. However, this skirt armor is actually from the space type, and the reason I used that was because it had this nice V-shaped diverging structure that I then applied option 2 thrusters on to give it sort of a very heavy jump jet feel. The reasoning behind this is that since it's a heavily armored flight capable suit, it's going to need more thrust for maneuverability. And those are the legs. Now, onto the backpack, which is my favorite part actually. While it is not as elaborate or involved as the stock Alto backpack, it does bear the unique feature of the forward-facing shoulder guns, while still maintaining the posability of an Alto backpack. Now, as you can see, the most obvious component in this part of the custom are the Alto wings, but what I've done is I've gone and underslung 4 of these option parts set 2 rocket pods. I can't remember if option part set 2 comes with 2 rocket pods or 4. It does seem that it does come with 2, so you're going to need 2 sets of option set 2 and not 1 as I previously mentioned. The center is the Alto ground type backpack. As you can see, it's got sort of that tank-ish looking window on the back, which I didn't paint in. But the shoulder cannons are actually the harpoon gun base from the marine type. As you can see, I have 2 because I have bought 2 marine types, and that component actually fits perfectly here, sandwiched between the backpack and the wing, so that you can do the shoulder cannon pose. These are from the Alto ground type. They're actually from the bazooka. The bazooka has 2 barrel options, a long and a short. I decided to use both of them. The reasoning behind this is that close fire support comes in 2 flavors, and I thought that would be quite unique for the look of this gunship. And there we have it, the entire gunship custom, all put together. I hope you enjoyed this breakdown. It is by far not my most elaborate or most exotic looking breakdown, however it is the most elaborate, excuse me. And I still have a couple more customs coming. I'd like to tease you with one of them right now. I've struggled very long with trying to put together a Battletech, one more Battletech inspired custom, and I wanted it to be a heavy or assault mech, and I've struggled very long with how to put something like that together. So this is the work in progress, by far not the final look, however more or less something that I'm relatively satisfied with so far. As you can see, the feet have a lot of play value. They have these moving parts. The arms I'm particularly proud of. You see I've employed some of the new option sets, option armor to that, and it really does give this really heavily armed look to the arms. So look forward to this one coming soon. But in the meantime, if you enjoyed this video and would like to see more, please remember to like and subscribe, and comment below on what you'd like to see on this channel. I don't only do plastic model kits, I do a ton of Warhammer and miniature painting as well. And if you would like to see some of those, or perhaps maybe even a blending of my 2 hobbies, let me know. Give me some ideas and I'll be very happy to try and bring them to fruition. In the meantime, take care. Bye bye.